Good afternoon, I'm Tracy with Fit Therapy of Texas, and I want to talk today about a powerful subject. It's your limiting beliefs. These are subconscious thoughts and beliefs that can have a major impact on your life and even hold you back from reaching your dreams. And the saddest thing about this is you might not even know you have limiting beliefs or that they are getting in your way. Before I get too much further, let me introduce myself a little bit better. I'm Tracy Cooper. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I help people manage their depression, anxiety, and improve their self-esteem. And I watch clients struggle all the time with limiting beliefs. Heck, I battle them myself. I don't think anybody grows up without at least a few of them. A limiting belief is basically a subconscious thought that frames how you see the world. Have you ever caught yourself thinking things like, I never follow through, I'm not good enough, I could never do that, I always procrastinate, I don't know enough, I'm not motivated enough, I'm too shy, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't deserve it, and the list goes on and on. These are all forms of limiting beliefs. In many cases, we end up with these beliefs because when we were kids, our parents, teachers, or loved ones wanted to keep us safe. But children are smart, and sometimes their active minds can internalize a warning about a real danger as a flaw within themselves. They can think they aren't worthy of something or not capable of achieving certain goals. On a very basic level, a common sense warning like, don't play in the street, can become, the world is dangerous, and I could get hurt if I go too far from home. And in time, you might get cut back on your adventurousness, and then it just becomes a fact of your life. Here are some more examples of limiting beliefs. If you've heard money doesn't grow on trees, it could make you think you're not worthy of abundance or capable of earning a substantial income, so why even try? If you struggle with learning new skills or had older brothers or sisters who like to tease you when you try new things, you might believe you aren't coordinated, so you avoid anything new that makes you feel that way. Now, these examples are not to cast blame at all. Like I said, we all have limiting beliefs. Every single one of us. But as an adult, it's up to us to shed them. You definitely owe that to yourself, and you totally can do it. Here's one way to look at limiting beliefs that puts them in perspective and can help you shut them down. Have you been using your computer and noticed it's getting really slow and bogged down, and it makes it hard to get anything done? So frustrating. But then you realize you've got way too many browsers open or programs open, and you haven't started your computer in a while, and you haven't updated those apps you've been meaning to update. Give me a like if this has happened to you before. It's definitely happened to me. Think of your mind as the computer, and your limiting beliefs are the things bogging you down and holding you back. It's kind of the same idea. It's time to reboot your thinking to shut down those limiting thoughts that are robbing you from reaching your potential. Now, the trickiest part is recognizing when your limiting beliefs are, especially if they are deeply ingrained. You could be accepting them as basic facts of life, most people do. You could believe you aren't athletic, aren't attractive, aren't lovable. You might believe you aren't smart or aren't talented, that you never finished anything, that you can't remember anyone's name, you don't have willpower, the list goes on and on. And the truth is, you might have spent years proving those facts to yourself just because it's something you started to believe many years ago when you were young. I'm guessing that's right now. You can think of at least one limiting belief that you have. I encourage you to spend a little time reflecting on what those limiting beliefs may be for you. Once you've identified the biggest limiting belief holding you back, it's time to get to work to shut it down. You can do it. First of all, every time you feel yourself slipping into that thought pattern, stop yourself. That's an old program you don't need anymore, and it's time to delete it or send it to recycle. But it's important to acknowledge the thought, recognize it as false, and move on. You can even laugh about it if you want. Like, caught you. This totally takes away its power. I recommend you flip the script and come up with a reframe that's the opposite of your limiting belief, and you repeat it regularly. For example, if you think, I can't do anything right, so why even try? Instead, you could list for yourself all of the things you actually have done right and the successes you've achieved. But the most important thing is actually recognizing those beliefs in the first place, because that will help you start to take away their power over you. I hope this video helps you start to think about your limiting beliefs and overcoming them. They can play such a huge role in your wellness and fitness and in the quality of your life. Thank you so much for watching. And just a quick note, if you're looking to improve your mindset, reach out by sending us a message to our website at www.fittherapyoftexas.com.